There are no accidents. This video didn't appear in your path by chance. It was sent. Quietly. Powerfully. Precisely. It found you because you stopped long enough for the universe to finally speak. You've been asking, haven't you? For signs. For direction. For a way forward that feels less like struggle and more like alignment. And now, the answer is arriving, not in noise, not in pressure, but in a whisper of stillness. The frequency you're entering right now is not about more action. Not about fixing. Not about forcing. It's about receiving. And to receive, you must do the one thing most people fear. Nothing. Not nothing as in apathy, but nothing as in deep trust. As in divine patience. As in surrender so true that even the breath slows, and the mind bows to silence. This is not emptiness. This is preparation. It is the sacred pause before abundance takes form. The soft moment in which the unseen begins to shape the scene. Where energy rearranges itself behind the curtain of reality. And wealth begins moving in your direction without sound, without resistance. You've stepped into a sacred field now. A place very few reach. A vibration most ignore because it is too subtle, too gentle, too still. But you heard it. And that means you're ready. Ready to let go. Ready to align. Ready to receive without force. Because the truth is this. The universe never needed your struggle to deliver your wealth. It only needed your surrender. And surrender, dear soul, is not weakness. It is the highest form of knowing. The knowing that you are already supported. That you are already chosen. That abundance is not something to chase. It is something to remember. So breathe now. Deeply. Gently. Feel this moment unfolding exactly as it should. And as your shoulders drop, as your chest softens, you'll feel it. That subtle hum beneath your skin. That's the signal. The one the universe has been waiting for. You are still here. It means your energy is listening. Not just your ears. Not just your eyes. But the deeper part of you. The part that knows when something is true even before it is spoken. This is not just a video. This is a transmission. A vibrational unfolding wrapped in words, but guided by something much greater. And it was meant to reach you at this exact point in time. Because there comes a moment in every journey, especially the one toward abundance, where the noise must end, where striving becomes silence, where questions dissolve into breath, and where the deepest transformation begins not with doing, but with watching. Watching what the universe is already doing for you. Watching the wealth that's already moving toward you. Watching how the resistance inside you begins to melt, simply because you chose to stop. And so, I invite you now, not to rush, not to seek, but to stay. Stay with this presence. Stay with this message. Because something sacred is unfolding here, and it won't speak through urgency. It only speaks through presence. If you watch until the very end, you won't just hear words. You'll feel a frequency. You'll enter a new current of stillness so deep, it begins to rewire your field. And in that rewiring, something shifts. You become the receiver. The one who no longer chases the current, but becomes the magnet. Yes, the magnet for wealth, for peace, for the reality that has always been yours, just waiting for the right moment to find you. And perhaps, this is that moment. So stay. Let go of any impulse to skip, to scroll, to speed up. None of that belongs here. Because you didn't find this video. It found you. And you are about to remember why. In the invisible layers of reality, far beyond what the eyes can see or the ears can hear, exists a fabric of frequency. Everything is vibration. Everything is energy. This is not just poetic. It is quantum. You may have heard of it before, the field. The unified field. The place where matter dissolves into possibility, and reality waits to take shape. Within that field, your thoughts are not just private. They are active waves. Your emotions? They are magnetic currents. And your energy, your dominant frequency, becomes the request you send into the universe. But here's the truth few understand. When your energy is noisy, when your inner world is frantic, grasping, doubting, pushing, the field reflects that back to you. You become the signal of lack. But when you are still, when you surrender, when your inner frequency becomes peaceful, open, and quiet, the field shifts. It begins to organize around your surrender. Because stillness is not nothingness. Stillness is a command. It tells the universe, I am no longer chasing. I am now aligned. I trust. I receive. This is not spiritual theory. This is energetic law. In the quantum realm, the observer effect proves that attention collapses possibility into form. Which means, what you focus on, you invite into physical existence. But it's not just focus. It's the quality of your focus. Is it anxious? Or is it aligned? This is why people who constantly stress about money rarely attract more of it. Their signal is built on fear, and the field reflects fear right back. But those who stop, those who breathe, those who allow, they become clear channels. They become open currents for abundance to flow through, not because they demanded it, but because they matched the vibration of it. You see, wealth is not hiding. It's just waiting for you to become still enough to let it in. Just like static blocks a radio signal, your overthinking can block the very abundance trying to reach you. So in this moment, you are being invited to return to a quieter state. To surrender not out of weakness, but out of wisdom. The wisdom that says, I no longer need to do more to deserve more. I only need to become the version of me who can hold it. Stillness is not absence. It's presence in its most powerful form. The quantum field is listening, and it responds to your state far more than your words. Let your frequency be still. Let your energy whisper, I trust, I receive, I allow. And watch as the universe begins to echo that stillness with miracles. Take a breath with me, a deep, full breath. Let the air fill your chest. And now, slowly exhale. This is not a simple breath. This is a sacred signal, a message to your nervous system, a message to the universe, that you are safe now. You are ready. You don't have to do anything in this moment. You don't have to prove anything. You don't need to fight for your worth. You are simply being. And being is enough. Close your eyes if you can. Place a gentle hand on your heart. Feel the warmth there. That's your center, your power, your connection to all things. Now, imagine a golden light gently forming in that space. Soft at first, subtle, then brighter, warmer, expanding with each breath. This light is your true frequency. It's the signal that cannot be faked. It's the energy the universe reads. And right now, in this very moment, that energy is aligning, becoming still, becoming receptive. You are not here by accident. This video, this message, is your moment of harmonic return. You've been pushing, trying, struggling, waiting for a sign. This is it. But not the kind of sign that shouts. The kind of sign that whispers in sacred silence. You see, abundance doesn't respond to effort. It responds to resonance. The more still you become inside, the louder your signal becomes in the field of energy. Let go. Let go of the deadlines, the pressure, the doubt. Let them melt. Right now, for just a few moments, there is only you, your breath, and the infinite frequency of wealth surrounding you. Imagine it now. You're sitting beneath a clear night sky, stars above you glowing softly, and you can feel a current, a soft pulse, in the air, just gentle like a hum. It's not outside of you. It's in you. You are tuning in. This current, this vibration, is the stream of abundance. It doesn't race. It doesn't shout. It simply flows. And the quieter you become, the more you can feel it, the more you can merge with it. You don't need to ask for anything now. You don't need to visualize cars, houses, or numbers. You only need to feel the sensation of already having, already receiving, already being. That's where the magnetism lives. Not in desire, but in embodied receptivity. Breathe again. Feel your body soften. Your energy is open now. The signal is being received. There's no need to move fast. The universe is already in motion on your behalf. This is the space where wealth begins. In stillness, in surrender, in presence. Let yourself stay here a moment longer. Feel your frequency, remembering what it always knew. You were never separate from abundance. You only forgot how quiet it is when it arrives. What if I told you the most powerful code to unlock wealth is not something you have to say, not something you need to write, chant, or memorize. It is not a number, not a word. It is a state of pure allowing. Because there is a moment in every spiritual journey when the seeker must stop seeking, not because they've failed, but because they've finally arrived. Right now you've arrived. The wealth is no longer on the way. It's here. You're not manifesting it anymore, you're matching it. And that matching happens in one single sacred posture. Stillness. Stillness is the key. It is the code. The invisible vibration that tells the universe, I no longer chase. I now receive. This is the shift that 99% of the world will never make. Because the world is addicted to movement, to effort, to noise. But the 1%, the ones the universe whispers to, they discover something different. The more you stop forcing, the more you start attracting. It's not that you stop caring, it's that you start trusting. When your soul reaches a certain frequency, you don't have to yell to be heard. Your silence becomes the signal. And the universe, that great field of intelligent energy, knows how to respond to that silence. That's why this video found you. That's why you felt something shift inside as you listened. Not because of any magical word I've said, but because your vibration reached a moment of alignment. And now the wealth, the abundance, is being drawn to you. Quietly, powerfully, inevitably. So if you need a phrase, a mantra, something to hold on to, let it be this: I allow. Not I want. Not I wish. Not I chase. Just I allow. These two words are not empty. They are energetic commands to the universe. They dissolve resistance. They invite flow. Say it now. Not with your lips, with your being. I allow wealth to find me. I allow abundance to arrive. I allow life to support me in unseen ways. You don't have to know how. You only need to hold the field open. And the way to do that is through presence, trust, and release. If doubt arises, fear returns. Gently come back to the phrase, I allow. Feel its frequency. Simple, silent, infinite. That's the true code, the inner activation. And now that you've heard it, felt it, embodied it, you are not who you were 10 minutes ago. The energy has shifted. The transmission is complete. But the journey continues. Breathe in, hold, and release slowly. You've just activated the sacred space within you. Now let us speak into that space. Not just with words, but with vibration. These affirmations are not mantras of hope. They are declarations of alignment. You're not asking. You're not begging. You're remembering who you are. Let each line sink into your chest. Let it echo through your spine. Let it settle in the silence between your thoughts. Repeat after me. Whisper if you need, or simply feel the words inside you. I'm already aligned with abundance. I am the vibration that wealth recognizes. I do not chase, I attract. I allow. I receive. I trust. The universe flows through me effortlessly. Money moves toward my stillness. Opportunities find me in silence. I release all need to control. I surrender to divine timing. Wealth is not coming, it is arriving. I'm already rich in energy. I live in a field of infinite prosperity. I radiate peace and the world responds with gifts. Every breath I take draws abundance closer. There is nothing I must do, only become. And I am becoming. Right now. I am ready. I am worthy. I am open. I am still. I am silent. I am magnetic. I allow. I allow. I allow. Pause. Let the words vibrate in your chest. Let your heart expand with this frequency. You are not broken. You are not blocked. You are not late. You are only ever waiting for one thing: stillness. And now you are here. Let's say it one final time. I allow abundance to enter with grace. I allow my vibration to speak louder than my voice. I allow wealth to arrive silently and fully. Take a deep breath. Hold. Exhale slowly. You've done more than repeat words. You've changed your signal. You've shifted your entire magnetic field. And now you wait, but not in lack. You wait in alignment. Be still for a moment. Feel this silence. It is not emptiness. It is arrival. Something within you has shifted. You are not the same person who pressed play on this video. Your breath is different. Your mind is clearer. Your energy has aligned. The vibration of abundance is no longer something you seek. It is something you carry. You are walking proof that when you stop doing and start allowing, the universe responds. Right now, frequencies around you are rearranging. Right now, doors that were closed are creaking open. Right now, someone somewhere is being pulled toward you. An opportunity, a connection, a breakthrough. Drawn to your new magnetic state. You don't have to see it yet. You only have to feel it. And you do. This is the power of surrender. When you do nothing, the universe begins. It begins because you finally stepped aside. Because you stopped trying to control the how. Because you trusted. And trust is the highest frequency of all. So let this be your spiritual declaration. You are no longer on the journey. You have arrived. Abundance is no longer a future you desire. It is a present you inhabit. Say it with me, not as a wish, but as a truth. I no longer reach for wealth, I resonate with it. I no longer wait for signs, I become the signal. I no longer chase, I attract by being. You are tuned in now. You are vibrating at the frequency of silent power, calm wealth, and effortless flow. This energy will speak louder than any words. You won't need to announce it. You'll walk into rooms and people will feel it. You'll say less and receive more. Because this is the paradox of true manifestation. The less you force, the more you allow. The quieter your mind, the louder your vibration. The stiller you become, the faster it arrives. You are no longer a seeker of abundance. You are a channel of it. And from this day forward, that changes everything. If these words found you, it is because the universe whispered your name across frequencies. And you listened. You stopped. You stayed. You received. You didn't arrive here by chance. You arrived because you were ready. Ready to stop striving. Ready to stop doubting. Ready to surrender into something far greater than effort. Alignment. The wealth is already moving toward you now. Not as noise, but as a calm wave. Not as hustle, but as a current drawn by the vibration you've just entered. Now it's time to seal this moment. Not with logic, not with proof, but with a spiritual declaration that the universe cannot ignore. Go to the comments and write only 3 words. I am ready. That's it. This is your signature. A sacred signal. A key the universe recognizes. Because when you declare with stillness in your heart, something shifts in the unseen. You've done enough. You've said enough. Now allow. If this message stirred something in you, if you felt that warm pulse in your chest, that recognition that you were chosen, then this energy is meant to be shared. Someone else out there is searching for the signal you just received. Be the bridge. Tap the like button. Subscribe to this sanctuary. Share this video, not as content but as a vibrational gift. We are building a community of silent wealth, of spiritual alignment, of those who know that prosperity isn't noise, it's a frequency. And you're now part of that field. So breathe one more time, still yourself, and know this, you don't need to try anymore. You only need to trust. The universe already heard you, and it's already on the way. Welcome to the calm side of abundance. Wealth without force. Energy without noise. Growth without fear. Stay still. Stay tuned. You are already receiving.